Hey guys, this is the Tangential Exchange. I'm Alex.
Hey, I'm Tripp.
And where are we today?
Yo, man, we're at the place.
The place.
Where it all began.
We're at York Tech, where we started originally, where we met. And then also we're recording from our original digital recorder that we recorded Trippiverse from. So this is like really surreal, kind of weird. But yeah, I guess I would just go ahead and get into it. What you been doing lately? What's going on? Guess we could just catch up.
Not much, just working non-stop. It's awfully great.
Yeah.
I wish I had more stories, but yeah, it's just been work lately.
Watching, reading anything?
No, I've just been playing like Apex. I played a little bit of Dragon's Dogma.
What's Dragon's Dogma?
It's like an old 2017 game, and it's like D&D medieval. Like there's a bunch of D&D stuff in it, but it's like.
How's the D&D thing going, by the way?
I haven't got to play, but I know Chase was talking about starting some kind of campaign or something. So I was like, oh, nice.
When he gets off work, right?
Yeah, right. when we're all free, which is almost never.
Yeah, just kidding, Chase. Don't come attack me. But yeah, I guess since we're here, I'm trying to decide which one I want to go into first. I know recently I sent you. We always talk about Teenage Wildfire, a book I made when I was here that was kind of like my growing up, kind of coming of age type thing. My thing I based off basically for people who don't know, it's about a guy who, I made it a little less pathetic because I was going through it in college, but he went through it. I made him a 9th grader, and so it was his first year of school, and like he meets this girl that he's really into, but he's kind of shy, hasn't fully found himself, kind of like me at York Tech before like I found like the friends I got now and kind of became the me I am now, and he's just kind of figuring everything out. And without spoiling too much, things don't really work out with that girl, and he starts to learn a lot more about himself and grow up, basically, without, again, giving too much away. But I recently discovered, I know I shared it with you, and tell them what you told, I think we brought up before what you told me about, because I think you thought that the Teenage Wildfire was just a trailer before.
Yeah, because I've seen the trailer a few times, but I didn't know you actually wrote a fucking like script or book for it.
Yeah, book.
Yeah. And then I never knew about that, but you recently sent it, and I got to read a bit, and I got to see my little part. I was like, oh my god, I'm in here.
Yeah, the beefy role, man.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, you should have gone for it, but well, yeah.
We should take the script and just do a read aloud.
Yeah,
play our parts.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be doable.
We can fill in the parts of people that we can't get to. We'll just film in, but it's fine.
Right. And I found footage recently. I'm going to make a documentary detailing it because I reread the book recently, and there's like a lot of, they say write what you know, and so there's a lot of like little Easter eggs and stuff that once you read it, and I'm sure I'll go into it in the documentary, but like are references to either stuff that actually happened to me or like, stuff that happened to other people, and I, kind of remixed it and put it into the book a certain way. So it's like, what's up? And
for bonus footage of the documentary, or a separate thing, we should reenact some of the parts that you never put up.
That'd be cool, yeah.
just I mean, obviously we're older, but it would be cool to just read the script and then read the story and just play it
out. Just really stilted dialogue.
Yeah, just set up a camera. I mean, it'll be hilarious, maybe shitty, but it'll be fun.
We could do like a parody version for like What Mean or whatever. That'd be kind of cool. But
then I can finally play my part that I never got to play.
Yeah, it's so funny because like I looked at it and I was reading it and just like how you're described in the book, I'm like, I don't know what came first, if I was just writing the book with people in mind or not. I don't really remember. But like just certain people like you in the book, it's like that sounds exactly like Tripp, or like certain other people. I know the role of Grace, who is the main love interest of it, was kind of vague because I wasn't sure if one of the people in it, Bailey, was going to be in it or not, or who I was going to get for that. So that one's kind of vague. But then the other one, Maddie, is more descriptive because the other girl who was going to be in it was going to be, like that was more of a firm commitment, basically. So I kind of incorporated more of her, how she looked and everything into it. But it's one of those things. I made a trailer. I recently found the old footage, and some of it I can't release because we talk about specific things that aren't really flattering to us, or like, not that we're talking bad about anybody, but we're talking about personal stuff that
Right.
I don't want the whole internet to hear.
Fair.
But like, I'm excited about it, and I'm going to work really hard on it. I already got some people that want to interview for it, and Amanda actually summed it up perfectly when she said that me making that coming of age story was basically my coming of age kind of thing, which I kind of agree with. There was a lot of stuff I put into that book, and then a lot of stuff like I matured with it, and kind of like learned some lessons. I had gone through a bunch of stuff with like girls then, and I had to just write it down and get it out of my system.
Right.
And so by doing that, it kind of helped me to resolve some like stuff by turning it into fiction, basically.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just other than that, I know that we were going to talk about, I also rediscovered some old messages about a certain stalker we used to have.
Yeah.
So
At this exact place.
yeah, at this exact place. So do you want to, obviously we're not going to mention his name. Yeah, Tripp's looking around him, around the corner and everything to make sure the dude's not here. But do you want to go into that? It's more your thing than mine. You probably remember more of it.
I don't want to go. All I remember is, we would chill with him, at least I was for the most part. But I did notice at one point his, because I would make art at Tech and everything, and
Yeah, hold on. Wait till this person passes.
It has a saying that I'm just looking to practice our
Just hold on, I'll edit this part out.
yeah.
So, hold on. God damn it. Yeah, hold on, get another drink while we're waiting. So anyway, sorry. What were you saying?
I forgot.
No, you were saying that he had a picture.
Oh yeah, because I went to Tech for digital art, and I edited a picture of myself and just made it like cool and like.
Yeah, like I've seen some of those old pictures you did where it was just like kind of like you would take a picture of yourself either here or somewhere else and like kind of add like a filter to it. You made that yourself?
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, man, because I remember, it's like a big thing back then too, like, the MySpace filters too, where it had like the multicolor. You remember that, where it was like the 4 different panels, and it would have like different, like almost psychedelic looking colors, like you would have like a picture of yourself and it'd be like 4 different ones.
Yeah, I did that one back in high school at some point. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I made it like a cool like picture of myself, and I guess he was a fan of my work or so, or a fan of me, one of the two, I don't know.
I think he was a fan of you, from my memory.
And I noticed, no, I think he showed me, but I noticed one day that he had.
So it was on his. What
It was his
you tell the
background.
story? Yeah, you tell the story.
He had a picture of. I mean, it was my art, so I could I could justify it was just art, but it was a picture of me. But he had that picture of me on his background for his phone. Well, I was like, he could be a fan of the art, but at the same time, I was like, it is a little odd that it's a picture of me. But I mean,
it's so weird, dude. Like, I'm sorry. Like I got like red flags from him back in the day. I mean, like, if you won't say it, I will. He was back then. We would hang out a lot in the cafeteria, kind of lunch area, and he would always come up because he knew you from your computer. Was it the computer? What was that class?
I don't know. It was
digital.
Like, digital art design stuff, but I can't remember now.
Right, but he would do that. He would like come up to us because he recognized you, obviously, and he would just sit down, and it was just really awkward. From my memory, he didn't really talk or anything. He would just be kind of there, like laughing along with us, and we would be like trying to make each other laugh, kind of like we do now with the podcast. But I'd have this idea for a podcast because I'm like, man, we're really funny. Like we're doing like a good job with this and everything. And then he somehow in his mind he thought that he also had like co like ownership over it, and that was one of those things because I found those old messages, and like I was just like, dude. And I know you were trying to be nice about it, but I was just like, dude, if he comes up and asks if we're doing a show, you just tell him no. Because I just didn't. It would have been one of those things that just kind of destroyed the pacing and everything of it.
Right.
But yeah, it was just one of those things. And also, my memory was wrong about it. I know I had thought that, like, originally you were on the same page with me with it, but, like, you know, looking back, kind of like what you said, you were kind of nice and kind of like entertaining it, and I found, like, an old message where it was just like, you know, come on, just let him be on one. And now I don't even know what the dude's, like, I know what the dude's name is. I'm obviously not going to say it here. But now, like, I would love to have him on just to see what he's like. But then, honestly, the thing I would be scared of is not that he would be, like, crazy or anything. That's not my concern.
Yeah, because I never considered him crazy.
Maybe a little bit obsessive, but not, like, crazy. Maybe socially awkward.
Right.
But my worry would be, like, you would start the mic up and he would just freeze up. Like, that was something I thought about. I'm like, man, there's, like, a toss-up with people, like, 50-50. If, like, you know, people can be funny off mic or off, like, you know, whatever, but, like, get them in front of, like, either a crowd or, like, a recording, and some people just clam up, like, they can't do it whenever they know the recording's going. That's actually me and you when we started the whole podcast thing with Trippiverse. I had started the recorder hoping that you wouldn't hear it so that we could just keep talking.
Right.
And then afterwards...
Make it natural.
Yeah, just be like, so there wasn't that pressure of hearing it, but then obviously the recording, like, you could hear the little doot thing whenever it went off. Yeah, and so, like, luckily it ended up being a good show, but, like, it was one of those things where I was like, crap, I was hoping to just kind of be like, oh, we haven't started recording yet, let's just kind of talk, because I make the joke to you.
The red light means it's charging.
Yeah, that means it's not working. Just don't ignore this. Look away. But, yeah, like, it was one of those things. I've talked about this before. I got inspired by, like, Smodcast to do it. Like, just basically what they did on their show is, like, they thought they were funny, and they like just making each other laugh and kind of having, like, a light, breezy talk and having an excuse to talk to each other. And that's kind of like with Trippiverse. I'm like, dude, like, basically let's just make a show where we try and make each other laugh. Same thing with this show. I know, without going too much into the show we're about to do, and without doing too much housekeeping stuff, the last episode, I noticed it was good, but I noticed we repeated a lot of the same stuff, and it's just basically like, what are you watching, what are you doing? And I'm like, I want to add more to it. I know a future episode we're gonna do is probably gonna include my buddy Greg, where we talk about, like, ghosts and stuff, which I'm excited about having another person on. But I know this podcast for the most part is gonna be a me and you thing, but we gotta have more to talk about just than us, like, ooh, what are you watching kind of thing, because after a while that gets kind of boring. So, like, I want to incorporate more, you know, like, not mentioning people's names, but more like crazy stories or, like, just other stuff like that. Just stuff to spice it up, basically, because otherwise this stuff's going to get tedious real quick.
Right.
But, yeah, I guess let me just consult my list.
Yes, the list, please.
Yeah,
consult the list.
I have, like, a little list here, guys. I already talked about the Teenage Wildfire thing and the book and the rediscovered film. We already caught up in general. So I guess next we're going to talk about the other thing I'm writing right now, actually, which kind of feeds into what I've been doing recently.
Start with the story. Oh, yeah, you whatever.
Yeah. Hold on. You're interrupting the flow. You're messing it up.
Easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Listen, how this show works is I lead and you follow. It's not like that one episode you did. All right, this is my show.
Put that episode out. People will love it,
dude. I got the technology. Sorry, loud truck. I got the technology for it now. But anyway, hold on. Gotta take a quick sip. Podcast, by the way, is unofficially brought to you by York Tech.
That's not true. Don't believe it.
No one listens to it, so it's okay. We're not popular enough to have them actually sponsor us, but go to York Tech. You make some great friends. You can podcast with them later. Begrudgingly, they'll podcast with you later. They'll be forced to. Out of some obligation to a friendship from years ago.
Please, God, get me out of this.
Old throwback, if anyone remembers it. Punk Daddy.
Punk Daddy.
It's not even funny now.
Shame.
We used to laugh at anything.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, back to my official list.
Yes.
So I started writing this thing, and I was talking to Tripp about it yesterday, and it's very different from anything else I would normally write. And it's called Deadly Worms. It looked cool in the font, and I told you about it. It's kind of like, without getting too into spoilers for the book, it's like kind of I would compare it to kind of like a 50s kind of feel, like this kid's getting beat up. And I'll just give like the opening because it's not too big of a spoiler. It's in the first few pages. But basically it opens up, it's nighttime, kind of like a dreary like school, kind of like, you know, past its best days. You know, school's kind of falling apart. And these bullies, like these jocks, are like beating up on this kid at night out of view of like the cameras. There's this one little sweet spot where they can avoid all the cameras and they're beating up on this dude. At first you feel bad for the guy, but then like one of the jocks is just like, where's my brother, like kind of thing. It's like, oh, what's going on? And then the dude looks up and the street light that's like above them like reflects into his glasses and he's just smiling from ear to ear, like blood streaming down his face. And they don't see it, but all of a sudden this thing, I'm decided if he turns into it or if he just controls it. But this worm thing has been like killing people. They're like kids at the school, and so like another guy notices it, and so after he gets rid of the jocks, like the other guy starts looking into it, kind of like an Invader Zim type thing, if I had to kind of compare it to something to give people kind of a window into what it's similar to, so you can kind of get an idea for it. But like kind of that thing. I know the pen name I'm going by is Jackroot again. When I wrote it, I was doing CBD, which is legal, so leave me alone. So I was just like, I'm just
I didn't
gonna,
say nothing, man.
yeah, my creative side has come back recently because of that, and then also maybe just digging into Teenage Wildfire. I don't know. I think I might have been depressed recently, but like all of a sudden my creative side's back. It's great. Obviously, I'm way more chatty than I used to be.
Yeah, I can tell.
Which is great. No, I got a lot to say, so listen up.
Listen.
But yeah, so that's great, and then getting back into it. But yeah, like honestly, wouldn't recommend it for everybody because I don't know like what people's,
and all minds are different, so it might not have the same effect.
and it might not even have anything to do with that. It might have just been certain times my creative side comes back. Yeah, so it might just be that. But I'm not depressed anymore, whatever I was going through, so that's great.
And CBD honestly is like made for that. It's made to like calm and relax you, and if you're calm and relaxed, you know, you can think better, you can process things more.
Yeah.
So, could be that.
Yeah, I definitely like the after effects more than the actual when it's in my system, because the after effects I'm generally like I'm happier, more, because something about people with ADD is I don't know if you know this, but basically I think Amanda told me this, like your brain does not produce serotonin like on its own. So, like, that's why a lot of people that have ADD, and I know me, I can only speak for myself, I can't speak for other people, but will, like, chase things that make you happy.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, when I was in school, for instance, if I really liked a class, I would have, like, straight A's in it. But, like, if it was something I didn't really care about, I barely passed it. Like, it'd be one of those kind of scenarios.
I mean, yeah, it's similar with me.
Yeah, it's just one of those type of situations where it's like, that's why also like maybe I have like compulsive spending habits sometimes, because you get that rush of like, oh, I just bought this thing, it's really cool. You get home, you throw it on the ground, don't ever read it again. But you know, whatever. that's part of it. But yeah, so I'm doing that. The whole documentary thing, I'm really excited about that. I want to make it good. I was also thinking, I don't know if this would ever happen, but if I make it really good, I could maybe even submit it to like Sundance or like some sort of film festival thing here.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. Get some more viewers. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Peanut butter jelly. Let's put these two things together. But yeah, man. And then I guess the next thing I'll go into real quick.
Wait, you didn't finish the worm story.
Anyway, that worm story is going to be great. 10 out of 10. It's got kind of a Robert Rodriguez, kind of Quentin Tarantino feel to it. It's kind of dark. The reason I used a pen name is that I'm going to take it to darker places, even more dark and like twisted and kind of funny and weird, more than what Watches from Below, but kind of that similar vibe to it, that horror thing I wrote from a while back, that kind of similar thing.
And my suggestion was change the title.
Why did you want to change the title?
Because I feel like it says too much in it. I think it should be.
Do you think it's too spoilery?
I mean, I don't know. It's like, what's a good example? Instead of Dawn of the Dead, it's zombies in the day. You know, it's.
I would watch Zombies in the Day. I don't know what the problem is
now
here.
that I said that, it sounds cool, but
Day zombies.
yeah, day zombies.
Yeah.
Daywalker.
Daywalker. I buy it.
No, yeah.
You know, you're not doing a good job convincing me.
Shut up. Yeah, but
It was the font. I'd have to show you guys, but yeah, like
but the font can't save it every time.
It saves it for me. I mean, if you saw something on the shelf that said Deadly Worms, would you not at least give it a second glance?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
I don't want to call it Deadly Snakes.
No, I would say I wouldn't even like put anything about worms or snakes in there. I would
Like book title.
no, I would just like something more obscure. Like, I mean, obviously there's more than just worms in it. It's like some kind of invasion, eh?
Bully
No.
uses.
Stop.
Bully gets beat up by kid with powers.
It's just the whole script is the title.
Yeah. It's just like tiny little print.
Dude, have you seen Bully gets hit by a guy with a worm and he went down to the place and he also went to the...
Yeah, and then everybody dies at the end.
Yeah. Can we just like simplify
So
this?
you wanted to be more spoiler filled, is what you're telling me?
Less.
Okay, less. Say less, huh?
Something obscure like,
Come on.
From the dirt.
That's terrible.
I don't know. Or where the worms come from? Where do they come from?
The dirt, I guess. Mud.
Mud.
No, Mud is the Matthew McConaughey movie. You want me to get sued?
Or maybe it can be called
Mud worms.
yeah, or mud.
Blood worms.
Blood mud. Mud blood.
Blood mud. No.
I don't know.
This is
It's a
terrible.
working title. We're good.
You're serious? No, I like Deadly Worms.
All right,
Deadly
you know,
Worms
fuck
is
it,
like
keep it.
B-movie kind of vibes to it. Like, you know, like the kind of idea I had was like the old movie titles where it's like, honestly, I just typed it in because it kind of looked cool.
Right.
But I didn't even have a story yet. I was just like, this looks cool. Let me write in this big red font right now. But, like kind of like that attack of like the 20-foot ants or that kind of thing, or like the really tall woman or whatever.
Yeah, if you're going down the avenue, then I guess it works better. But
yeah, I guess I didn't say that before. It's like boo movie.
A boo movie. Boo.
Yeah, boo. Boo. That's what we say after they read it. But yeah, that kind of thing would be like, it's the kind of vibe I'm going for. You know, kind of like what Watches From Below, where it's like, it has serious moments, but also it's like kind of crazy, gory, kind of trippy stuff to it. It's like kind of crazy and weird. Like, I feel like when I was younger, and I'm kind of getting like this again, especially with music. I know Donald Glover said this too, but I kind of like weird, like that's why I got into alternative music, like listening to it, like kind of weird, like off the beaten path kind of music that sounds weird and kind of different and like not like everything else you hear on the radio kind of thing. Like I like that, and also for my stories I like that.
Right, for sure.
Yeah, so just kind of weird and different kind of thing, which also I got this Child Thief thing recently that's like a dark version of Peter Pan, which got recommended from another podcast I listened to.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just that kind of thing, which is funny. Dude, if we wanted to, I know there's a lot of public domain characters right now, we could make our own low-budget movie, because, you know, Winnie the Pooh...
Oh, yeah, the horror movie that's coming out.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh is now public domain. We just don't have to make it look too similar to the Disney version. Also, what's another public domain? Help me out here.
Shit, I don't know.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, that's up there.
Come on, give me another.
I got nothing.
Night of the Living Dead.
Is that up there?
Night of the Living Dead. Put all those things together, and you got a mess.
Yeah.
You got just a big old mess that nobody wants to watch.
Filthy mess.
Yeah, filthy. You're filthy. Take a bath.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this feels like Trippiverse.
There was a full moon recently.
Oh, did your mom says the same thing about full moons?
Yeah, my mom was actually telling me yesterday, it was the 11th that there was a full moon, but
It looked amazing. I want to take a picture
oh
of it
my
while I was
god,
driving.
yeah. But my phone's been messing up recently, I couldn't, but my mom was saying all the animals were acting crazy and everything, and I was like,
My mom said people lose their minds whenever the full moon's out, like driving.
It's really, it controls the tide, it definitely controls
like
us in some way.
werewolves?
I mean, yeah.
Like there's like really? There are werewolves out there?
Metaphorical. But yeah.
Metaphorical? What does that mean?
Meta-wolves.
Meta-wolves?
Meta-wolves.
We should make that Meta-wolves.
Yeah.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah, what
We
up?
could have like the little face, Meta-wolves. Like would they have like little what's it called? Like little Coke bottle glasses and everything, because they're all like literature focused and everything, and all like literate and like you know I'm not just your normal werewolf. I'm a I'm a metal wolf. I don't know if you know what that means. It's pretty obscure. They're hipster wolves.
Yeah.
Hipster wolves. There we go.
Look out.
Just coming up with ideas. Idea farms here, baby. Let's roll.
Another B movie.
Another B. Yeah, we're making that next. I found my camera recently. But yeah, I guess we already talked about most of this. Do you want me to tell you what one of my coworkers recently told me?
Sure.
So let me ask you a question here. So I don't know how to say this, but say you're at a family reunion, right?
Uh-huh.
And you see like your cousin. She's looking great.
Alrighty.
Would your next thought would be, I need to make out with my cousin?
No.
Not at all. No attraction. No anything. Okay. You answered right.
Thank goodness.
So, yes, I'm wrong. Be like, look out. But, so recently I was hanging out with my coworker, and he just out of the blue, it's like an older guy, he out of the blue just brings up, yeah, and this guy's kind of weird and crazy, he has a bunch of crazy old stories. But anyway, he brings up that one time he was with his cousin, and they started like making out and stuff. Yeah, you had the right Tripp's eyes got really big when I said that. Yeah, and so that was my reaction too. I was like, what? And so he told me, and I'm just like, dude, like because I was like, I gotta have this story for the podcast, right? Just to hear the rest of it, so I have something to say on here. He's like, and this guy is verbose, like, you know, like most of his stories, he has like a bunch of details and everything. He couldn't tell me anything else about this one. He said basically that he also is a compulsive liar. I don't think he'd lie about this. This is one of those things, why would you make it up? It doesn't make you look good.
Right.
But that's why I think it's real. But but anyway, he said that, because I haven't had this reaction, he's like, well, you know, his third cousin, whatever, and apparently she wanted to do it with him, and he said he wanted to stop. I'm like, so dude, you mean to tell me that you got your tongue down her throat and everything, but like it's too far and you don't want to do it with her, but you're making out with her? It's like, you know, I was like 13 or something. I'm like, doesn't make it okay. And I think he could tell that I was judging him, and so like he started backpedaling like really quick, and was just like, well, he's a third cousin kind of thing. And I was just like, dude, doesn't matter, that's still a family member. And he was like, well, you know, she won Miss not America, but Miss whatever, I don't know, like it's some, you know, beauty pageant thing, as if that would make it like soften it up or anything. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter, you still got blood relation going on.
Wait,
there.
Third cousin? That's okay. No,
this isn't the 1800s, like Abraham Lincoln time, where that was like, it was never okay, but people used to do it, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
But anyway, what's your reaction to that? Somebody tells you that, what do you just slowly start backing away from them?
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't really know him that well. But just someone like.
What if it's somebody you did know? Say like, I'm not saying me, because it's
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. I don't want anybody taking the audio from this and be like, Alex likes his cousin or something. Like, no.
You said it. Auto clip that.
No, because it sounded like me. So there you go. But
I used the voice. It's not me.
Man, this really is like Trippiverse. But this is what I want the show to be like, just crazy stories and like, you know, us laughing and stuff. But yeah, like it was one of those things where this guy tells crazy stories. He punched a horse in the face one time.
Damn.
It's his sister's horse, whatever. I'll tell that story another time. But yeah, that was a crazy story. I'm like, I've known this dude for 6 years, and he all of a sudden just brings this up out of nowhere. And he's like, well, you know, like, you know, she's married now. And I'm like, dude, do you ever like tell like her, like, hey, you remember when we were 13? And like you did that, and like kind of thing. It's like, no, it's like, well, you ever bring up to her husband like, hey, we got something in common. Me and her both made. I made out with your wife too one time. I know, it's so gross. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I was just like, man, I want to know the details just so I can report back to you on this kind of thing, this craziness.
Yeah, if it was someone like. Not you, but if it was someone that
no, never me.
If it was someone,
make this clear.
If it was someone that I was close to, I would try to like talk it through, but it was someone I didn't really
Talk
know.
it through. How do you talk it through?
I don't know, but I mean, I'd be more real with them. If it was someone I barely knew, I would be like, yeah, dude, that's awesome.
What do you
and
mean by
delete.
real? What would you say?
I'd be like, dude, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's basically my reaction.
But if it was someone I didn't know, like, I don't have a place to, like,
Whoa.
I mean, I could, but like, what's the point?
It's South Carolina. Whatever, man.
But yeah,
Lean into that stereotype.
Oh god, no.
Everybody does it.
No.
Dude, also just relating to this, and I was at my other job, right? And this, I'm not gonna go too deep into this because it's like a dark story that I heard. But like one of my former coworkers, apparently, either her dad or her grandpa used to like sleep with her.
Ugh.
Yeah, and so I was like, that's not the part none of it's funny.
No.
This part's slightly funny that's coming up though.
Oh no.
No, just listen. So like the woman, after I reacted, like, what? She was just like, yeah, like basically it's like it's normal here. Like anyone in your family, like there's at least somebody that slept with somebody that's in the family, and I'm just like, well, yeah, if they marry into the family, it's like, no, like family members sleeping with other family members. And I'm like, that's not common. That might be because she was an older person. That might be like an older person thing, but that's not like, is that you ever heard anyone else just be like, yo, like my not that anybody would, when they're hanging out, they would be like, yo, guess what?
Oh god.
My uncle just slept with like my brother or whatever. Like, no. But like, have you ever heard about anybody else just being like that? Not that people would volunteer that up, but like anything like that.
I'm sure I've heard before. I can't think of any stories like directly.
I've never. Like I've never heard anything like that before.
I mean, no one I know, at least that they haven't said. But yeah, I haven't heard many of that.
Yeah, me either. But I guess the next one, I actually have images for this one.
Oh my god.
Sorry, it's audio this time, guys. But like, I don't know. I saw the last episode. I also saw how my blank zombie-like expression was on the video, and I'm just like, we'll do it sometimes. Like, I don't know. I don't love seeing my face. If I hear my voice...
Yeah, I was saying, I thought you did a pretty good job at editing it. Thank goodness you cut my face out most of the time.
Oh, it wasn't me. That was the digital. That was the...
Oh, did it by itself?
That was the Zoom. Yeah, Zoom did that.
Oh, awesome. Well, good
It just
job,
cut
then.
to me when I was looking like a zombie. My face was all greasy.
Most of the time it cut away from me. I was like, thank goodness, because half the time, one, I was in the dark, and two, I just like...
I looked fucked up. But yeah. I guess the next one would be recently, you know how I've talked to you obviously before about it. Me and my wife met on Tinder, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the things recently through Reddit that I got suggested was like Tinder on like Reddit, where they share some of their, I thought it could be maybe a new segment where we look into like certain, and I've had certain pictures prepared for this, and we can kind of talk about them during the show, but without mentioning people's names, obviously.
Fair.
But on this Reddit, they will share like the craziest or some of the funniest interactions they've had with, online dating. Kind of
I
thing.
watched some of those videos on YouTube where it's like crazy.
It's not a video; it's a picture.
I know, but I'm saying like there'll be like Reddit posts of being like as craziest pickup lines on Tinder or whatever. It's a whole list of them. It's just funny.
Yeah. So anyway, you interrupted my segment, but
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever, man. How many times do I have to tell you? I lead, you follow. Are we understanding?
I'm not sticking by the book anymore. All right, I'm cut loose.
Oh God, here we go. But yeah. So anyway, barring me, because I'm married, going on to Tinder and finding some of these stories, I could go to Reddit, and also I suggested that you maybe go on to Tinder and you don't. Listen, I'll meet you halfway with this. One, I'm not going to pay you for this. So, like, I don't know one way or the other if you actually do it. But I hope you do. But, like, I want you to go join Tinder, and then you can obviously date people that you match with that you think are attractive, whatever. But, like, my... not even bet, like, my proposal for you is that, like, you just... Instead of swiping left with certain people you might find unattractive or whatever, just constantly hit the right button, and some of the crazier stuff you encounter, you report back to me, and we could just do like a segment on it. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Like, well, what would I have a mission? Or like, what?
Well, I just told you the mission. Do you want me to repeat it again?
What? Like, say crazy things? Like, what?
No, you don't say crazy things. You just share your crazy like messages from people, or some crazy profiles you see without mentioning their names. Just some of the crazy bios you see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
She's different from me, because I don't know about you, but when I was originally looking at, and I know Amanda asked me one time, like, what her bio said or whatever, most of the time for me, and this sounds so shallow, I don't care. I'm married now, so it doesn't matter. When I used to do it, I would just go by pictures if they looked attractive or not. I wouldn't even read the bio, so they could just be like, hey, yo, turns out I'm a serial killer, or I have like 10 kids, and if you swipe right, then you have to take care of them too, and pay my mortgage and all this other stuff. But I didn't know back then. I was stupid. Whatever. But yeah, so just report back to me, whatever, and just kind of feel it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, just feel it out, baby. Come on.
Oh my God. You sound crazy.
Would that be? You need to be medicated.
Fuck you,
friend. No, you touched my drum stick. There's a chip in it.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I barely like Tinder, but.
Would you do Bumble?
Bumble?
Bumble's less crazy than Tinder.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think I had a Bumble before, but I think I deleted it.
Well, I will propose to you this way. Not propose to you. I'm not like.
You propose?
Will you marry me?
Oh my God! Where's the ring?
Will you marry me, Tripp? Be my podcast husband.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. We want to put our kids through college. At York Tech, because we're secretly sponsored by them. Until they find out we're doing this and send a cease and desist letter to us. And I'm gonna forward it to you. I'm gonna say it's your idea.
No.
And then you handle the bills.
Hey, remember, you lead, I follow, so it's all you. Baby.
Oh, no.
No, you said it. You said it twice. You said it twice.
You will go into the darkness, and I will maybe follow you. Got him.
Damn.
But yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and go into some of the pictures I found and just kind of get your general vibe on it. I know there's another ad that was on Tinder for like another dating thing, and I'll see maybe if failing Tinder, if you would be interested in this. So I'm going to go ahead without saying the actual, I'm going to set it up a little bit, right?
Set it up.
And without actually saying the name of what it is, see if it sounds like something you might be interested in. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. So I'm just reading straight from the, from the little description, kind of entice you to maybe be interested in it. All right. Are you Tripp?
Hello.
All right. You got your attention?
Alex.
Okay. So here we go. Hey, Tripp. Alex, Tripp. But yeah. Anyway, are you tired and disappointed of dating people that don't share your values? That sound like something that you would be interested in?
Yeah,
that
man.
Don't share your values?
Yeah,
that piss you off when people don't?
That.
Well, you're not really selling yourself well for the dating app, so maybe a little less aggressive, but I like the energy, okay? I like the energy. Now, it cuts off at a certain point, but it said, find your match on the greats. It says see more. So, it sounds really good so far, right?
Yep, I'm digging it.
Yep. So, awesome dating app. You're ready to go. Sounds great. They share your values, right?
Uh-huh.
So, here we go. Before I read the actual line, I'm going to read the byline, and you tell me what kind of dating app you think this is. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Where the free meets the brave.
Christian Mingle.
Wrong. You're very wrong. Wrong. Actually, it's called magamingle.us.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'll show you. Go ahead and show you the picture of it.
Oh man, that's real?
Yeah. Apparently,
damn.
It's a young man, with like a beard. It's like a white dude, and he's like wrapped around like really sexily in like the American flag. Like he's probably naked under there.
Yeah.
I know you're biased, so I mean this might get you off. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
The title. Takes
Looking at the guy, I'm sure I'll include a link to the actual like image and everything.
Right.
But I think this might actually be more interesting than you going on Tinder, because then you could really report back about some of the encounters you have. I don't know if they would have, because you're interested in guys and girls, right?
Yes.
I don't know if they would necessarily have the other one.
Right.
It might just be as they would say, the way Jesus intended with the man and woman.
Yep.
So they might just have straight and that's it. So I don't know. But my proposal to you is that you go on there, and here's my idea, right? So you go on there and set up your account, right? In the bio, you put a bunch of liberal stuff on it, like say like you're like pro-abortion, that you
someone would screenshot me and I'd be on a fucking billboard or some shit.
Who cares? But like yeah, it's not me on there, so it's fine. But like say like you're pro-abortion, right? And do you believe you're a believer or no?
Yeah.
Not a believer. I didn't ask you your Justin Bieber fan.
Oh my God, Justin Bieber.
I feel bad for that face thing. I know we talked about it before.
He's doing better now.
Oh, he's doing better?
Yeah, he got over that.
What happened? Stem cell research?
No,
like
I didn't read into it, but he posted some new. Thank you.
got like a bug on you. Do
He posted some new stuff where he's just on stage and he's.
you think it was an act?
No.
You think he faked it?
No, I don't think so.
You think he's a faker?
No.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think we would see more stories of fake stuff if he was, but that's
I don't know. Justin Bieber's got wound down tight. Tight. But yeah, yeah, Tripp thinks he's a faker, so you know,
I didn't
whatever.
say that.
I didn't say that. You said say it. You should be medicated. Fuck you, brother. But yeah, so not interested in the MAGA mingle.
No, thank you.
Oh, come on. But yeah, here's the next one, okay? You weren't interested in that one.
Nope.
So I'm going to read you this next one, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Your honest thoughts about what you think about this person's bio, okay?
All
All right, so I'll just go ahead and start. This was from the Tinder Reddit page. I recommend you enjoy it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of interesting seeing some of the crazy stuff people post.
Oh yeah, I've seen some before.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like people getting advice about like, hey, I haven't gotten that many matches. What should I do to change? Like, you know, fix it. Yeah. Kind of thing. And it's just it's entertaining for me. It's kind of fun. I told Amanda it's not like a secret thing, so shut up. Everybody, shut up. All right, shut up. But yeah, like it's cool. But so here we go. So it's a dude, Jonathan. He's 31. Okay. He's like, first line. You ready? Looking for my lovely ever after. Smiley face. Sounds great so far, right?
Sweet.
Yeah, nice. Okay, here we go. All caps. Must. You ready?
Yep.
Be blonde or brunette. All right. Okay. No, whatever. He's got a type, you know, certain kind of hairstyle kind of thing, whatever. Also, be fit and toned.
Okay.
All right. So he's got a certain type that he likes. Go to the gym. And the greater than sign, so greater than 4 times, I guess that means more than 4 times weekly. Okay. It's kind of getting really weirdly specific, but whatever. Okay, here we go. You might actually react differently to this next one. So you ready?
Yep.
Be no more than 5'11" and no less than 5'4" in height. It's weird. That's really weirdly specific, right? It's bizarre. Like, I don't know. He's getting kind of really demanding. Don't know how many fish he's going to catch with saying lines like this. But here we go. We're just going to keep going through it. All right. Be available at all times. Okay, most people, and I don't know about you, just going from a purely friendship standpoint, most people aren't available at all times, right?
Yep.
Most people have jobs, right? Like me and you. I'm not always available to record a podcast. You're not always available to record a podcast. It's just, it is what it is, right?
That's life.
So would you consider this fair or not fair or unrealistic? It's kind of unrealistic, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Like if somebody said this to you, you'd be turned off immaidiately, right?
Yeah, I'd be like, I can't deliver. I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. This is the next part. Give good head.
All right, wow.
All right, all right, already kind of getting the kind of vibe for who this kind of guy is, right? All right. Be able to cook and clean. All right. It's basically he wants a mom, except for the good head part. Unless we're talking about my friend from work.
All right.
But yeah. devote as much of your time to me as possible. So, like, look, he's already waffling. Because at first, he said be available at all times. And now he's already gone back at it and said devote as much of your time to me as possible. So which one is it?
Yeah.
You know, he's flip-flopping. Like, you're already sending mixed signals.
Does he live in the 50s? What's going on?
No, hold on. I haven't got to the best part yet. Have a steady income greater than 70,000 PA. What does PA mean? Do you know? Like paycheck, I guess?
Per annual? I don't know.
Per annual, I guess.
Shit.
All right, here it goes. Have own apartment that I can crash at occasionally. Clearly, this dude lives with his mom, because otherwise he wouldn't be asking to like crash at your apartment, right?
Right, I don't know.
All right, so clearly this guy's already a winner.
Yep.
But if you fit these criteria, swipe right. I will not settle for anything less. Already being really demanding and hostile.
I mean, I guess I don't know. He knows what he wants. I guess I don't know.
That's not a good thing, though.
I didn't say it was good, but
Oh, here, we haven't got to the last part yet. I will not settle for anything less. So already he's like starting to pick a fight with people.
Yep.
Like, if you don't got what he's going. If you Tripp, listen. If you can't give good head, if you don't go to the gym more than 4 times a week, and if he can't crash at your apartment, clearly we have a problem here. So like,
I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough.
right, also here's the worst part. You ready?
Yep.
Also, all right, here we go. Not interested in BBWs, big beautiful women,
Damn.
and single moms.
Damn.
So this guy's clearly a winner. This guy's gonna get so many matches, right?
Oh yeah.
So, what's your thoughts just off the bat? Say you're on like a dating site, right? And you come across this man of a man, this ultimate winner, this guy who basically wants you to do everything and drop your entire life out so that you can devote all your time and all the sucking and good head that you can possibly get. Well, what do you think? What's your vibe?
I swipe left in that bitch.
Yeah, right? And it's usually, and I'll let you look at the picture of, they don't include his face. This was
Shame.
taken from the Tinder Reddit thing. But look at this guy real quick for me. Does this guy look like he goes to the gym 4 times a week or more than 4 times a week? Not at all, does he?
No.
Dude's got like what looks like, and the face is blacked out, what looks like a neck beard almost thing, which, you know, whatever. I've known some people with neck beards that are cool, but usually people that demand a certain type of girl, certain type of thing like that certain type of terminology usually are the people that are either like secretly hate women or like overweight, or, you know, no problem being overweight, but like hate women, overweight, got too high of standards and basically want you to weigh on them hand and foot, probably like their mom does.
Right, and you can't like make that kind of person like, you know.
Yeah, and it's usually the people that never go to the gym that want like a really like fit athletic girl who has no life and will basically wait on you hand and foot, which I don't know what Disney movies you've been watching. That does not exist in the real world. Have you ever encountered a girl like that?
Nope.
Yeah, like even realistically, like even saying my wife, who is perfect to me and I love her a lot, she has a life outside of me. I'm not a selfish asshole like this guy is. And so like, I obviously know that, like, you know, it's like they have a life outside of me, and if you're in a healthy relationship, you want that person to have a life outside of you, to do other things, like have other friends. Amanda's even said before, like, I've told her before too, it's like, I want you to have other friends and do other things outside of me, because that's like a lot of pressure for one person to basically be like, because there's times where you burn out or anything, you want one person to basically be there all the time
and provide to all your needs. You can't have that. It's not real.
You can have one of those things.
Yeah.
You can't have all of those things. You maybe have two, if you're lucky, you get 2 of them.
Right.
Or with my wife, you're lucky, you get most of those things.
Yeah.
Don't want to ever talk bad about my wife. My wife's great, guys. You know, it's like 1 in a million. Tinder is a crapshoot, whatever. But like, it's great for stories like this. So, unless like you're this magical being, this unicorn that this guy wants, where like he like wants somebody who gives great head, but also very specifically is only within these heights
Yeah.
and everything. Are you that picky? Are you that kind of person at all?
No, not at all.
Exactly. I mean, like, I don't know. Either this was made as like a joke account, which I could see. Sometimes you get people that just put up stuff as like a troll account kind of thing.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I don't think this guy's joking. Do you?
No.
It's too oddly specific, and there's not enough of like, I guess, sense of humor in it for it to be a joke.
Right.
But like for me, it's usually the guys who no girl would even look twice at that are so like picky, and if it's usually the guys also that consider themselves like quote unquote like nice guys. Yeah, I hate that term. Like, oh, I'm a nice guy. Basically the guys that if they do something nice for you, immediately expect you to like form a romantic attachment to them and want to go out with them just because they're nice or friendly with you. They think that you owe them something.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, but it's usually those type of guys that have these unrealistic expectations, because even then I'm like, okay, for me, and you know, it's like that thing. It's like that thing I used to listen to. I know you remember Meghan Trainor, right?
Yes.
It's like that Dear Future Husband song she wrote that used to be a big pet peeve of mine. I don't know if I ever told you about that.
I don't think so. Maybe.
But she would, I don't know if I'm going to get canceled for this. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
No.
We can cut this part out later. I don't care.
You lead, I follow.
But, yeah. Follow you into the depths. But anyway, it's not that bad. But she, in the song, she was going through, like, I want a husband that does this, this, and this, and all of these things, but never actually said anything she would do for him. It sounded very, like, one-sided.
Right.
And also Meghan Trainor was kind of annoying. Her voice kind of grated on me after a while, so I'm sure that didn't help. But, like, it was one of those things where, like, it was a list of things, and I'm like, good luck. Like, usually with that, it's like, unless you tell also, it's like, relationships, friendships, or romantic relationships are like a two-way street, right?
Yeah.
Like, you have to both give it. Sometimes you give 50, they give 20. Sometimes you give 100, they give 50. It's always like, you know, different with the amount you give, but usually it's like give and take kind of thing, that kind of sort of thing. I guarantee you this guy, and I hate to stereotype, but just based off what he wrote, this guy probably still lives with his mom. Probably has never been challenged on anything in his life, has lived a very blessed, like, privileged life where his mom, like, probably still does his laundry, probably still, like, waits on him hand and foot, still, like, makes some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with the crust cut off and everything in his little lunchbox for work. Still does stuff like that for him. And I guarantee you, because it didn't include anything, I noticed this. Sometimes on bios you'll see like, I do this, or things they're interested in. That's most of the profiles you see is things they're interested in. You got a bug on you again.
Thank you.
It's right there. Get it. Oh, it flew away. But usually with stuff like you're making noises.
Sorry, it's a spider. No, it's fine.
It's a jumping spider. It's on the thing.
It's okay.
But I'll take a little drink right there.
There you go.
But usually with people like that, now if you notice, when I recapped it, did you notice anything about him on there?
What do you mean?
Anything in that bio that was about like what he's bringing to the table?
Nothing.
Exactly.
That's all what he wants.
Yeah, what his job is, you know, like what his life is like, what his interests are, other than like a girl that's between 5'4" and 5'11".
Right.
You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was all just about, this is what I want. I won't accept anything less. And I can't see the guy's face, right?
Mm.
But I would assume this guy is no prize. Basically, like he's not like a Chris Hemsworth or like anything, or like a George Clooney.
Right.
I guarantee you he's not anything like that. It's usually the people that don't get people because of their personality, or the fact that they hate women because women don't want to be anywhere near them, because either A, I hate to do this, they don't shower, they don't take care of themselves, they constantly just, like any girl doesn't give them attention and they just don't like girls at all. Like they have a problem with the girl before because they can't get with anybody because, hate to put it in these basic terms, I could say it. So I'm married. I clearly got game. You know what I mean?
Look out.
But like, those people don't got game. They don't know how to talk to women. Other than if it's their mom and they ask for another peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Damn.
Know what I mean, though?
No, I get you.
But yeah, like, no word about what he's contributing and anything. I guarantee you, that guy apparently got a swipe. I don't know if it's somebody just for the story to put it up there, but like, anybody had that. I don't care what they look like, and I've told you this before too. What's the biggest turnoff for you? Is it like looks or personality?
Personality.
Right. Because I've told you this. I've been telling you this since 2014, and listen up. Sorry, I mean for that to be that intense. Anyway, you get the point. But somebody could be drop dead gorgeous, like supermodel looks, right?
Yeah.
If they have a dull personality, or they just have a terrible bad attitude, instantly, doesn't matter how cute or attractive they are, ugly to me.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. But personality is overall, because looks fade, but personality usually stays longer.
Preach.
Preach it.
Yeah. But yeah, like, exactly. And this is what I want to show. This is good. This is good content right here.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you would permit me, I'm gonna read you another thing, kind of related to the other story I told you. All right, here we go.
Let me go stretch in.
You get to stretch. You gotta get ready for it. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's let you finish stretching there.
Thank you.
But here's the next one. I won't mention the guy's name, but I think it's the one that matched with. I don't know if like it's the person the girl matched with. Maybe I won't mention the guy's name. We're just gonna call him Jay.
Okay.
All right. It says start the chat with Jay, because apparently the person liked their photo. And so the dude is like super pretty. What brought you out from? I think maybe the dude is. I don't know. If you looked at this right here, who would be the one who matched with who? Would it be the girl matched with this guy? Because it said start the chat, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's the girl here is the one who's talking. Okay. Don't read it yet. I don't want you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I want you to want to build up the whole thing. I learned some things from Smodcast. I want to build up the whole narrative. It made me a better storyteller. What do you think of this new format I'm doing? I kind of build up the topic to give you time to react. What do you think about that?
I like it. It feels more put together.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever, man. But yeah, here we go. This is the dude. Super pretty. What brought you out here from West Virginia? Sounds good so far, right?
Yep, solid.
The incest, mostly.
Yep,
all right. Sounds kind of weird. He's like, running from it or running to it? LOL. And she's like, both. My brother forced me up here with our two children so we could be around more like-minded people. Yeah, I know, right? I got anything else to say about that. I just wanted to kind of gross you out.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
But yeah, what's the likelihood if I could track down this MAGA thing that you would join it?
Not likely.
What? Come on, you gotta do it for the show, for the stories.
I didn't want my face near that.
Oh, come on, man.
I'd have to go by Mike Honcho.
I mean, you want to make up a fake name, you can. A bunch of people do it. You gotta use your real name.
I'd have to change the whole face.
Tell you what, I'll make you a deal here. You can use my face for it, but make up a name, and then match with people. You probably won't get as many results. Just you take a picture of somebody and don't tell them what it's for, and then match with people.
Right.
Hopefully none of them live close by, because if they see him, it's like, hey, I saw you online.
Oh no.
No, that's bad. Just use your face.
Oh, great.
But yeah, I think it's a great idea. What do you think?
Maybe not the MAGA one. Maybe just Tinder or something.
Okay, Tinder. You can use your actual name.
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever, man.
And then they'll see me in public, be like, "Hey, you fucker!" I'm like, "It was for a bit. It was for a bit."
Or like a self-esteem boost, like apparently some people do that for. That's what I actually, when I originally downloaded Tinder, I was at like a party. I didn't know what Tinder was at the time, and I saw one of my friends, like just swiping, whatever, and I was like, what is that? And I was single at the time. It's a long time ago, but he was just like, it's like a dating app or whatever, and he's like, dude, you should like download it. And I'm like, oh, I was kind of shy. It's before I fully got in my shelf, probably before I met you though too.
Right.
And I was like, sure, whatever. Like I was kind of buzzed / drunk, and I'm like, I'll download this. I'll make myself a profile. Kind of a self-esteem boost, because back then, fun fact, when you're bullied when you're in high school / through most of your younger years, you automatically think you're not attractive because most girls won't come up and talk to you.
Right.
And it was kind of nice having that little self-esteem boost then, and kind of helped me come out of my shell a little bit. But yeah, that's mostly what it started as, is like a self-esteem boost. Apparently Amanda, when she downloaded hers, it was more of as a joke to kind of just match with people. She matched with me as a joke, but look at this ugly motherfucker right here.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful. Stop. I wasn't fishing, but thank you.
Got him.
But yeah, speaking of Trippiverse, it's... Sorry, I heard the noise. But both like cats just froze and like look around. But it's funny with Trippiverse. Where's I going with this? I lost my train of
Where are
thought.
you going with this?
With Trippiverse, I'm gonna leave all this part in. But help me out here. What was I saying?
You were saying dating app and then Trippiverse.
Trippiverse.
We can cut this down. We need to.
No, it's fine. I'll get it eventually.
Hey, if you guys are still here after an hour, good.
It might not be an hour. I have to edit out that part where we're just sitting there waiting.
After 50 minutes.
I might leave that part in. That was kind of funny because I was just like, hurry up. But the part of the thing about recording live, sometimes stuff like this happens. But with Trippiverse, I guess I was just kind of finding myself and everything, and kind of coming out of my shell. And I was telling you before we recorded the show, this is kind of like the spiritual, I would say, the successor to Trippiverse.
Yeah.
A little less controversial because we've grown up a bit, and
right.
Also, humor is different than it used to be. But yeah, less depressed and more myself than I've been in a long time. So it's really great. Obviously, see right here, I can talk nonstop if I have to.
Right.
Like back in the day, where we used to record hour-long Trippiverse stuff, and it was nothing. And then now, most of the time with me and you, we would struggle to record maybe 30 minutes or something. I think the topics helped. I know each time I propose a new thing to you, but what's your vibe with this? Do you like the new format, the more laid back, where we talk about kind of real stuff, and then Tinder and other kind of stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. But I mean, I also enjoy the short ones too, because I don't know. Well, when I'm listening to the podcast, sometimes I like the shorter ones. I'm like, all right, I know I can finish this one, and then other times I'm like, all right, I want to dive deep in this one. So it just depends. So I think
dive deep.
I think honestly, it's good to have some hour ones, some.
It just, and honestly,
ones.
For me, I think I told you this back in the day too. If a conversation is naturally ending, I don't want to try to drag it out just so we get to the hour, because then you can really tell when people are trying to drag out a show.
Yeah, for sure.
Just to match the hour. It's however long we talk, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I feel more like myself than I have in a while. Not recommending CBD for everyone, but for me.
But if it works for you.
For me, I will
ahead.
say, if you have a serotonin deficiency, I don't mind it when I'm doing it, that's fine or whatever. I like the after effects after it's worn off, and you have that kind of you're generally happier, more easily approachable. I will say I think I was depressed before because my creative side had completely gone away.
Right.
But now that it's back, I won't shut the fuck up. We gotta keep this going, baby. We gotta keep recording. But yeah, this is the new. I think we finally found our footing with this TTE. Hey, pull it out. Let me show. Let me see your TTE, baby.
Tangential Exchange.
The Tangential Exchange. Yeah, you know the theme. You know it. But yeah, we're gonna release, if we haven't already, the the episodes I had before, either through the technology I got shipped to me recently, or just in general, I'll just record it through the blue microphone setup I got.
Right.
But yeah, I'm not going to make a promise for when this episode, what episode this is, because I might release it. This might be episode 10, 11, who knows, who cares. But yeah, anyway, that's basically it. I am looking forward to doing that documentary. It's not going to be out for a while. It's going to take me writing a script and then, putting it together, finding the pictures, getting the interviews. It's going to be a long process, but I think it might be. And I say this about everything I make. I don't know if you're the same way. I have like recency bias. Do you know what recency bias is?
What was that?
It's whatever you make recently, you think it's the best thing. I think that's what recency bias means.
It depends, yeah.
For me, whenever I'm creating something new, I think it's because it's new and exciting. I'll think like, man, this is the best thing I've ever made.
Right.
And like right now, that's what I feel about with this. Maybe not with Deadly Worms. Deadly Worms is kind of one of those fun things I do when I, eat some CBD and then like start writing some stuff for fun.
It could broaden itself. Like it could become something more.
Yeah, it could.
Because I know you're using Deadly Worms, which if you want to use that title, that's fine. But
No. You've already said your piece.
But I know it was kind of just like a placeholder, right?
No, it wasn't. That was the title.
Okay, fuck.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, this hurts. This really hurts.
Just name the movie Placeholder. No, that's a great title. I am so sorry.
No. It's okay. That's how you actually feel. Fuck you.
But you've only gotten so far in that story, yeah?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go farther.
But Deadly Worms, though, if you saw something on a shelf, you wouldn't look twice at it just because it's like a stupid, weird name.
I mean,
it catches your eye.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta give me this. It catches your eye.
I would say that, and those old like '80s covers where it's like the.
See, like you saw this.
Yeah, that looks cool, but
the title looks cool.
You have to give it a cool art cover too, because
I'm Jack Root, which,
Yeah.
by the way, did you catch? Like, I didn't even realize it when I was doing it. Did you catch on what the initials are for it?
JR.
What's my first name?
Oh my god.
John.
Oh my god.
Ramsey.
Oh my god.
Jack Root.
Jack Root sounds cool, dude.
Bam! I just blew your mind.
I blow your mind.
I blew it all the way to the back of the auditorium.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Anyway, what you checking your phone?
Oh no,
right
I was
now?
making sure I didn't get any more messages. From my
We're
brother.
recording. How unprofessional.
Oh my god.
Wow. How many years have you been doing? You know this is 2014. You're still pulling this crap. See on the old episodes and the new ones.
Baby, I follow, man. I can do whatever I want.
But yeah, anyway, I really do think, man, you should get on that thing where you have people that like have your same views, man, and like follow your same belief system. Get that MAGA mingle, man.
Oh god,
The
no.
MAGA, man.
I would have to lie my whole way
Make
through
America great again,
it.
man.
No.
When you're fucking. We're really getting the explicit one in this one. I'm like, let's earn this explicit label because Tangential Exchange is an explicit show. I would like to. I don't want to rip off Smodcast. Smodcast kind of inspired me to kind of get more like.
No, you mentioned that.
Let's kind of experiment. Let's kind of do some new things. Kind of just let the conversations flow. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit more guided so I don't forget other things.
Right.
But I don't know. Just have more of a. I don't want an episode someone to listen to it and be like, it's basically just like the last one. I really just hit my finger on that table really hard. Ow, that really hurt. My finger was going down. It really hurt the middle finger. This one right here.
Hey, easy.
I'm showing Tripp my middle finger
Oh my
by
God.
flipping them off.
Oh my god.
But yeah, this really sounds like Trippiverse. Maybe it's the location. We brought it
Maybe
out.
it's the recent full moon.
Yeah, we brought it out. We brought out the Trippiverse.
Oh, bring it back.
Trippiverse. Trippiverse was such a weird name.
Trippiverse.
Trippiverse.
It's just my name with verse in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember? But yeah, man, we're gonna have those T-shirts out at some point
Yeah,
soon.
whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, I just got.
I want that
paid.
T-shirt, and it has to be in black and my size, because all the shirts you gave me are like large, which is fine.
What size do you wear?
I usually wear.
Medium.
No, fuck you. I usually wear. I like the large because.
Wait, why fuck you? It's small between small and medium.
Oh, stop it!
Look, you take it off.
I can wear a medium, but I kind of like the large. Cause I like a little bit of bagginess.
I like a delarge.
But I don't like too much bagginess.
Do you like a delarge?
Sometimes.
Yeah. You like a desex?
All right, come on.
Man, that's another thing though too. Never mind. I was about to share some other stuff about not being depressed and what it does for other aspects of your life.
You can cut it out. We can just talk about it.
No, that's fine. We've talked about it off mic. We don't need to talk about it here. I'll just say certain things are going better than they used to, and I'll leave it at that.
All right.
Like your mom.
All right, you need to stop.
I'm just kidding. I love Tammy.
She's great.
Yeah. Who can I roast I won't feel bad about?
Cut it.
Who?
I don't know.
The stalker. Stalker sucks.
Oh my god.
He's gonna pop out one of the rooms.
No, he's here.
Hey, you're back. But yeah, like, really excited for the future. Really excited for everything else we got going on. This is gonna be great. Got these new sunglasses, look super cool.
Look pretty good.
In 70s. I know you want me to slowly look like you.
You're doing. You got the hair and everything, man.
Yeah,
You're rocking
yeah.
it.
Just slowly morph into you.
Yeah, that's
just
what I want.
crudely draw the facial hair with markers onto the side of my
You got good
face.
facial hair going on.
You remember when I first met you, my facial hair was trash?
Oh yeah. I mean,
You never told me. You think it's trash?
No. You got me. You got me in a loop. Damn.
Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, at that point, because I was a late bloomer with everything in my life.
With your looks.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I've seen the old pictures.
I was a late bloomer with my beard and everything else, but mostly my beard too. But now I can grow one to whatever. But
Oh yeah, don't brag or anything. Yeah, I got rock hard abs. Whatever, no big deal. You know, the building you're looking for is I'm flexing my muscle. It's over here. Flexing my arm, pointing. You know, it's an audio thing. They can't see what we're doing. But yeah.
You should take a picture with your new glasses.
We should take a picture after we're done with this, like we used to whenever we were recording a podcast.
Oh my god.
Just to like kind of advertise.
Like
it'd be so totally cool. Oh my god, Becky.
All right.
But yeah, it's so funny. I was thinking about Trippiverse and how like me and you used to joke about all that gay stuff, and then now you're gay.
Stop! I'm not gay.
You're bi.
Maybe.
Half.
Mostly.
No, you're bi. Aren't you bi?
For the most part, yeah.
Where are you out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are you out?
Are you in?
In what? Got him. But yeah, it's funny because like you ended up being super gay. I just looked down and then looked up dramatically at Tripp.
Hey, you're the one playing your hair right now.
That's you.
You're playing your hair right
That's
now.
what
Look
you're
at you.
doing.
You're just curling.
Looking in your reflection. Yeah, I'm flirting. But yeah.
You have a wife, man. You better
Yeah,
calm
Amanda
down.
doesn't have to know.
Oh my god. You're
It's an
recording
inside
it.
joke. It's from my records.
Oh my god.
But yeah, what do you think about a new location?
What location?
This one, the one we're recording in.
Yeah, man, it's nice. It's chill, man. I like tech. It's a really nice vibe.
Yeah, bringing it back. If only we were recording that library, man. We gotta come during the week one time. You need to quit that stupid job you
I
got.
swear.
Yeah, you want I can arrange that for you.
I know you
I could
could.
plant some evidence.
Hey, he has a bunch of drugs on him.
Yeah, he has some audio from 2014. Just show him the old Trippiverse stuff.
Yeah, they're
that I
like,
think
"Ooh."
you really need to listen to
We need to get him out of here.
and think about who you're employing here. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Do that.
Okay,
Send
yeah,
that.
we'll do
Send
that.
in.
So you'll have just all your time dedicated to, like the guy we saw at Tinder. You gotta
bring it
have,
back,
yeah.
bring it back.
You gotta have all your time
Foreshadow. That's
dedicated
good.
to me. But also, I'll work with you most of the time devoted to me. Isn't that what he said? He said something like that.
You know, lead and
It
follow.
was like,
Yeah, I
hold
get
on,
it.
I'll look at what he said. Hold on. This is
No, it's
magical
fine. You don't have to-
radio.
you don't-
Hold
it's
on, I'll
fine.
read exactly what he said. I need you to devote as much as your time as possible, but also I need all of your time dedicated to me. Contradictory. You gotta figure it
for
out.
sure,
It's not my job.
It's not my job. It's
Yeah,
your job.
I'm busy. Okay, I got a life outside of here.
Listen. I need all your time for all my time to give me your time. Give me your time. Your mine?
What are you doing on my time?
What are you doing on your time?
Well, you just got me in a Chinese finger trap.
I'll finger. All right.
Whoa. Off mic.
You're a big girl.
Come on, you're embarrassing me.
All right. Ready?
Yeah, this new-
You gotta give me a new Tangential Exchange song. Go right now.
We're keeping the old one. This is just...
You got that Tangential Exchange.
Tangential Exchange.
We're not changing it, but it's just for fun. Yeah, Tangential.
Tangential. I can't snap, so I'm just gonna rely on
snap,
you with
man.
your snapping finger. I never learned. My fingers don't do it. My fingers, they won't snap. But yeah.
We're not changing it, but that's just for fun. Calm down.
No, just do the new one. Yeah, whatever, man. Oh yeah, all right. Get the R&B in it. Yep, all right.
Okay.
All right. I love it. Love the energy. There's a good energy in here.
Good stuff.
You're just gonna talk over me the whole time. Off to a terrible start. We finally found it in whatever episode this is, what the show's gonna be.
Right.
So yeah, I like this new recording location. It's, we got a few noise interruptions, but overall it's kind of quiet, and I'm glad we found this place. This was really good.
Right.
Found this place as if we weren't here years ago.
Yeah.
But whatever. This is gonna be our new spot. The park was a little bit too loud. We're not doing it remotely. I much more like the in-person ones. They feel more, personable and everything. They feel good.
Right.
But like.
Yeah, if we have to in the future, that's fine, because it's still
The
works.
ghost, I will tell you, and I'm gonna leave this in. The ghost one's probably gonna have to be remote unless the guy wants to meet up with us. I would prefer it to be remote. The audio would sound better.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like that'd probably be like a three-way. Yeah.
All right.
Like a three-way Zoom. You ready for that three-way?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, hey, hi, I'm talking over you.
Oh yeah, everybody all at once. So we're trying to do Tangential Exchange. Everybody's interrupting each other.
Right.
Trying to just do the intro. It's like, hey, I'm Greg. It's like, oh,
Hey.
hold on.
Be cool, baby.
But yeah. All right. We're at like an hour and 15. I might just leave all of it in. But yeah. I think it helped having the longer runtime, and also I won't shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, why don't you just shut the fuck up? Yeah, this has been a great episode.
40. It's been so good.
Sound like the dude from you remember the dude from Men in Black, the first one, the villain?
Oh yeah.
The one that you know who that is?
Who?
The one that talk like this all the time. I'm gonna need water or whatever.
Sugar and water.
Sugar. Yeah. You know who that is?
Who?
You ever seen Daredevil before?
Yeah.
You know Kingpin?
Yeah.
Same guy.
That's him?
Yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh, nice.
Found that out recently.
Wait, from the new Daredevil or the original with Ben Affleck?
What the fuck are you talking? The other guy was black.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that.
That was Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's great too. Didn't he pass away?
Yeah, he's dead.
Shame. Rip, man.
Yeah, rip.
Cool.
He was great. I will say this. I actually didn't mind him in that role. I haven't gone back and watched. Have you seen the director's cut for that?
I don't think so. But no, he's great in everything. And Green Mile, that was him, right?
Yeah. That was him.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Yeah. You haven't seen the director's cut? I'll let you borrow it.
I feel like
It's not as good as the Netflix series. There's still that playground fight in it with Jennifer Gardner. That's really bad.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I was younger and I watched
story.
it,
It's more cohesive.
yeah, for sure. It was still a fun movie when I watched it. I know going back it's a little rough, but
I have a soft spot for Ben Affleck after recently I've been watching a lot more Kevin Smith movies. I actually recently got Dogma. Have you ever seen Dogma?
Dragon Dogma?
No, it's by Kevin Smith. No, not.
No, I haven't seen that.
But it has Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Chris Rock, Salma Hayek.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's okay. Alan Rickman. It's okay. It's actually, turns out, I hadn't seen the whole movie, but it's one of those first Kevin Smith movies I saw. And really quick, it's one of the first ones because like Alan Rickman plays the voice of God, because apparently God's voice is so crazy that it would make like people's heads blow up because of how his voice sounds.
Right.
And I took that as fact when I was younger, and so I was flipping through Comedy Central's when I was still really religious, and I came up with my mom's like, hey mom, did you know that God's voice, they had a voice of God because God's voice, if you were to hear it, your eardrums would burst and stuff like that. And she kind of stopped, like she's in like the living room. She looked over at me and she was just like, I I don't think that's true, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, it's a joke. Like I realized later it was a parody. I'd also seen other clips of Kevin Smith movies. Like I saw Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. The one scene I saw was the parody of Scooby Doo, where they get picked up by the Scooby Doo gang.
Right.
Yeah, and like the part where like Velma and Daphne are like making out and stuff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was a thing. But yeah, like it was one of those things. Before I saw Clerks, I'd seen like little bits and pieces, kind of like you see. I know you don't watch. I know we talked about this yesterday. I know that you don't watch movies anymore. You just watch the trailers.
Shut up. That's not true.
Yeah. So it's kind of similar to what you do. You just watch clips and trailers. So that's kind of like what I did. I was just flipping through.
I just watch this and I just read the synopsis.
You just watch the Endless. That's what you watch all the time. Is the
You
Endless.
haven't seen it, and it's amazing, and you should watch it. Hey, The Endless. It's called The Endless. Check it out. You know,
It's boring.
And then tell Alex how great it is.
Dude, I would love if we got some fan feedback like that. Honestly, that's my challenge to you guys. If anyone out there is listening has seen this,
And if you're still
other
here
than
after
you,
an hour and 18
don't you make a
minutes.
fake account and try to convince me to go on there.
You guys are so great. I love you.
Yeah. Watch The Endless.
It's
If
really
it's like
good,
Tripp
yo.
Ripper, I will know it's you.
I'll call it Ghostly.
Come on, think, come on.
Ghostly Gabber.
What?
Ghostly Gabber.
You roast me for Deadly Worms. You come up with Ghostly Gabber.
So you're saying Ghostly Worms is not a good title?
I'm saying it's perfect for the vibe of the thing I got.
Ghostly Gabber.
It's kind of a trashy, like, sci-fi horror thing is what I'm making.
It works.
So now you see it fits.
I see it.
Now you're on my side. Okay, I understand now.
No, I get it.
No. I don't need your approval anymore.
If you're still here, I'm sorry, but thank you, but I'm sorry.
He's not sorry. He meant what he
I
said.
said it. I said it.
You said it. You
I
really
hate
said it. You are my brother, Anakin.
You're supposed to be the chosen one.
You are the chosen one. Hello there,
Hello there.
General Kenobi. He's laughing because of the face I probably made. It was really weird just now. But yeah, I guess that's it. We're at like an hour and 20 right now.
Good stuff,
Congrats
man.
to us.
High
We
five.
made it.
High
Whoever
five.
thought.
Ooh, that was a good clap. You hear that?
Hurts so good.
Yeah, it did.
As that song. You know that song. That song came out when you were in elementary school,
Yeah,
right?
man.
Back in the 70s. But yeah, anyway, I guess that's all we got. What you got anything else?
Nah, man, that's
Any
good.
Crazy? Well, I gotta ask you one thing. What's
What?
the weirdest place you've ever had sex at?
Weirdest place? Fuck, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I don't have a place.
Man, you got some vanilla shit. Come on, man, give it to me.
No, I can't think of anything right now, man. You put me on the spot, bro.
You can't think of it.
What's yours?
Are you a virgin?
No, what's yours?
You sound like a virgin. You can't think of one
Give
spot.
me yours. It'll bring back. I'll spice up my memory. Give me yours. Come on, crazy. What's crazy?
I've done stuff in the movie theater before.
Movie theater.
Like started to do stuff. Didn't go all the way through, but started to do stuff. Is what I'll say.
I would say a car, but that doesn't sound like crazy.
I mean,
you
I've
know?
done stuff in a car before.
Yeah, that doesn't sound crazy. That's why I'm like.
You gotta up the ante. Come on,
I
man.
know.
Up
That's
the
why I
ante.
can't be on there. I don't know what's
Come on, man. You
what's
gotta meet
crazy,
me.
yo.
What's crazy?
Yeah, what's crazy, yo?
You ever jerked it in a parking lot before?
No.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah,
Okay,
me either.
yeah,
Me
no,
either.
me either. Yeah, no, not at all.
You see what's going on here?
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, anybody that listens to this. It's supposed to be, I'm not cutting that part out either. I'm leaving that in. This is what the Tangential Exchange is going to be from now on. I hope you're ready. Take your top off.
Oh my god.
But yeah, dude, this feels like Tripp Reverse so much right now. It's great. It's great energy. Great energy in this
Stop punching me.
outside space.
Ow, quit it.
You love it.
I'm gonna punch you.
Would me spitting in your mouth make it better?
No,
Oh, okay.
maybe.
Spit in my hand.
Stop.
Hey. Hey, do it off mic, right?
All right.
All
All right. That's it. Let's cut it.
Yeah, all right. We just got on long enough. I'm out of here. This is really lame.
This has been Tangential Exchange.
No.
The,
No,
this
I'm
has
the
been-
host. No,
this has
shut,
been.
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. This has been the Tangential Exchange.
The Tangent.
No. I'm Alex.
Tangential Exchange.
The Tangential Exchange.
Exchange.
I'm Alex.
Tripp.
And this, we'll see you guys later.
See you later. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Don't do it.
Bye-bye.
Do the catchphrase.
You said it, baby. Goodbye.
That's not it.
I'll say goodbye now.
It's gonna be on the
baby,
shirt.
you said it. Whatever, man.
That's not it. It's,
Yeah.
whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Copyright, Tangential Exchange. Boy.
Hey, goodbye.
No.
Goodbye. I'll see you later.
Do the thing.
I'll see you later.
No, the other thing.
I won't
Say
listen
bye
what
the
you
way I like
say.
you to
I'll say what you
I'm
want.
punch you in the balls right now. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, close enough. You see what I have to work with here.